This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 889 of Horse Tip Daily. A different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you, one day at a time. Greetings, horse people. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today's tip is an excerpt from the Horses in the Morning show. Jumper, rider, and instructor Diane Little joins the Hit 'em crew to answer a listener question about bling in the show ring and choosing your horse show attire wisely. And we'll get right to our tip after this nutritional minute from Kentucky Performance Products.
Hi, Glenn the Geek here from the Horse Radio Network, and I'm here with Karen from Kentucky Performance Products. We're going to talk about omega fatty acids in equine nutrition.
Called Contribute. That is it's a combination of fish oil and flax oil. And it provides a complete complement of omega-3s. Okay. It has an 8-to-1 ratio of omega-3s to omega-6s, and it contains the plant and marine sources of omega-3s. Now, there's been some palatability issues with fish oil. I don't know if you've ever smelled some of the fish oils that are... Lots of horses will run to the back of their stall and just stand there going, oh, my right. God, Mom, what did you put in my feed tub?
Some of the human pills are like that, too.
Ooh, yeah, you can really taste it. So we did a lot of research with our product, and we got a fish oil that just on its own smelled pretty good, and then we've added some flavor, some cherry flavor to it that has made it very palatable. So we have very few horses turning it down. And like anything, you have to introduce it slowly, and should introduce it slowly anyway to the horse. But we have very few horses that will turn it down.
Well, that's terrific. It's good to learn. I never knew about the ratio between the 3s and the 6s. And, of course, you can find out more information on Kentucky Performance Products' new website. Has a terrific article on this. And we'll link to that in our show notes as well as on our Facebook page. Or you could just go to kppusa.com to find out more about omega fatty acids and the Contribute product. Just look under products.
Joining us now, Diane Little from Piece by Piece Farm. She comes on every month, and it gives us helpful hints and answers listener questions for the hunter-jumper crowd, and we really appreciate her. We dragged her in kicking and screaming from the arena. She's been teaching lessons all morning long, so we hope she has some voice left. And welcome to the show, Diane.
Hi, how are you?
We are doing great this morning. Has the weather been kind to you thus far this fall?
I have to say it has been very, very kind. It was like 60 degrees yesterday, so we cannot complain.
Wow.
Diane, Piece by Piece Farm is in Chester County, Pennsylvania, right?
Yes, Chester Springs,
okay.
PA.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So the weather cleared out for you just in time for your lessons this morning. You got some nasty weather this week.
Yeah, it was. It was completely fine this morning. We started teaching early, so hopefully I have a good voice left.
Well, we will try to take it easy on you, and you have very kindly agreed to answer a listener question for us today, and I'm going to read the listener question to our audience so that they know what we're talking about. This one is from Lisa, and she writes, wrong one. This one, we're looking at Frida. Frida's... we don't know what Frida's real name is. She just gave us her email address. She writes, I am getting a new helmet for Christmas. Yay. And really want to get something with some bling on it because black velvet is so boring to wear every day because I can only afford one helmet. How much bling can I get away with? Ooh, this is treading on delicate territory, Diane.
Yeah, I really liked the question because I get a lot of questions from my students about what to wear and about, what's proper attire now because they've come out with so many options, a lot of which are fun options, So I thought it was a funny question. So I thought it was a really good question. And I mean, the truth of the matter is, everybody has different opinions on this. So, have a little fun. I tend to be a little bit more old school. That's just the way I am. I tend to kind of be a little more reserved. But I thought it was, a cool topic to go on. So as for the helmet, my opinion on helmet bling is simply that this is what I would tell her. I would tell her, go with a normal standard black helmet. I do the leather look Charles Owen, which has kind of a sleek look. It's a beautiful helmet. It looks really, really nice. It looks really professional. Stick with that. But go ahead, go out, look at all different types of of the jackets, whether it be an Anima, whether it be, the core. They all came out with kind of really cool collars or cool colors, cool liners. I would recommend going that route for something that's a little bit kind of more fun to ride than your helmet, because it's less noticeable. You can have a little fun, you can have a little pop of color, but it's not going to be right out in the judge's face of, this big blingy helmet. So that's my opinion on that. As for proper attire, I truly believe whether you're going to a schooling show or you're going to, a normal show, bring your jacket, bring your show shirt. I think it honestly makes you almost ride better when you feel like you have those nice clothes on. It makes you really kind of get up and go and really feel like, you're at a horse show. You're just gonna really take it seriously. So I encourage my students to come out and wear, their show attire and really feel good when they walk into the arena.
So particularly with jackets, because for many folks the jackets are an investment, and for the young riders they're a significant investment because you have to keep buying new ones because they grow out of them. What do you think are going to be some popular and trendy colors for this show season? Are there any that are going, oh wow, that's going to be new and different this year?
Well, I mean, I think that I saw that a lot of brown tall boots are coming out. So I think that, I was interested in that could become a little bit of a trend. As for the kids, I definitely tell my clients to look on eBay or go to one of the consignment shops. Look used, because you can really find a pretty cool coat that's used, that's, a nicer brand that's going to fit them better, that isn't, hundreds among dollars. I mean, the big trend right now is the Animo coats. I have one. I love it. It's a fantastic coat. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I spent the money on it. But for the kids, I understand that, you might not want to go there. You might not want to purchase something like that. But you can go online and look at eBay and see what you can find. Look on Craigslist. See what you can find, because you can really find a beautiful, beautiful coat that fits well, that isn't horrendously expensive. I still think trend-wise, the dark navy is beautiful. I love it when there's, a little accent. Some of the coats have the pretty liners. Sometimes they have the pockets. I think that looks really nice, but I think you got to watch. I think a little bit less is more. You don't want to walk in the arena and that be what people notice. You want them to notice yourself and your horse. You don't want them to notice the sparkles on your coat. So
yeah, you
have fun, but not too much.
Suggest your individuality rather than scream it.
Yes.
Now going back to the helmets, because I know this has been a topic not just in the shot hunter jumper arenas, but also in the dressage arenas now, because there are so many lovely ASTM helmets available now. Not all of them appropriate for all disciplines. So if you want to suggest your individuality perhaps with different textures as often as more so than the amount of sparkly shiny stuff is kind of the feeling I'm getting.
In other words, Don't use the bright orange helmet cover. That's not good.
Yes.
No.
That's a good start. But yes, I agree. I mean, eventers use different helmets than hunters, which can use a little bit of a different helmet than a jumper. You know what I mean? Like, there's absolutely, depending on your discipline, you might be looking at something a little bit different. But you want it to be, first of all, you want it to be safe. That's the biggie. If you're looking at helmets, find the ones that are the safest and have that kind of quality to them more than anything else. And just make sure that it fits well, it has a nice look to it, and that when you go in the arena, you're going to look very well dressed, you're going to look put together, but you're not going to have something really loud that really stands out.
So we'll continue down the rider since we're at it. In the riding breeches department, and it is getting to be the Christmas season, so I'm sure there's lots of folks out there either putting breeches on their own Christmas list or they have the breeches on Christmas lists that they're buying for. Are the tan colors still the one and only for the hunter jumpers? Is it pretty much all tan for everybody?
I have to say that it's definitely moving past that.
Really?
Hunters, yes, hunters absolutely tan, always. You wear tan breeches in the hunters. Jumpers, you're a little more all over the place. You wear your white breeches on your classic day. So when you are riding in your money classes, you wear white. But there is definitely a movement. You're going to see a lot of people that are starting to wear the very darker brown breeches. You see people in black at horse shows.
Really?
I mean, yes. I
Wow.
definitely, there's purple, there's blue, there's all that. I can live with tan, black, and white. I would stay away from the colors, but especially in the jumper schooling classes, you're seeing a lot more versatility in kind of what people will put together. And I do think that's fun. I like it. But, just always remember that when you walk into the show arena, you want to feel like you're at a horse show. You want to feel like you're walking in there and you're really kind of dressed to impress in a way. So you don't want bright purple breeches on. You want to be, maybe you have a black breeches on with a beautiful jacket and your black boots, and it might look beautiful. You just want to be well put together. And absolutely 100%, when you're riding in a class that offers money, you should absolutely then have your show clothes on and have your white breeches on. They require proper attire most places, so that's the time that you really have to pay attention to what attire you're wearing.
Well, good. Well, congratulations. Seems like things are going very well. Give everybody the is the Facebook page the best place for them to go, or?
Yes, yeah. I would say I put a lot of stuff up on Piece by Piece Farms Facebook page, as well as my own Diane Little Facebook page. So if you really want to see what's going on, I basically update that definitely every weekend. So that gives you a good idea of what we're doing.
All right, and that's Peace, P-E-A-C-E, like the peace sign, by Piece, like pieces of stuff. So it's Piece by Piece Farm. That's how it's spelled. Diane, thank you so much for joining us again. It's always fun to have you on.
Thanks a lot.
With Christmas season fast approaching, it's time to start planning a custom gift that will last for many years to come. Visit our friends at EasySignsOnline.com and browse their unique website for their many custom sign options and styles.
With affordable prices for customized signs starting at $39.95, your holiday gift giving just got easier. Their step-by-step online sign ordering process allows you to choose only the sign options you want and see all the pricing up front. From horse farm entrance signs, vinyl banners, magnetic vehicle signs to stall nameplates, and much, much more for every horse owner.
They ship to every state in the U.S., so take advantage of an additional 10% off coupon to all Horse Radio Network listeners. Simply mention HRN13 when ordering. That's HRN13. A $75 order minimums for discount. Cannot be combined with other discounts or coupons. Free shipping also applies to most sign orders, so see the website for details.
Place your order early to allow plenty of time for Christmas delivery. Check out the website today at easysignsonline.com. That's easysignsonline.com, or call them at 1-800-640-8180. That's 1-800-640-8180.
Well, there you go. To listen to more tips on everything from barn care to websites for horse people, just go to horsetipdaily.com and look for the topics drop-down menu on the left. If you loved listening to the Horses in the Morning gang putting in their 2 cents on everything horse, along with fascinating interviews from around the equestrian world, you can tune in every day at horsesinthemorning.com. And now you can have all of your favorite Horse Radio Network shows with you wherever you go with the free Horse Radio Network app for iPhone and Android. Just go to your app store and search Horse Radio Network. And don't forget to support our sponsors here on Horse Tip Daily, because they really do make these podcasts possible. Today's podcast has been brought to you through the generous support of Kentucky Performance Products and EasySignsOnline.com. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.